I need you to give them a bit of space, folks, because they do like to push and shove at food time. It is their favourite time of the day. They can get a little bit aggressive. By shoving each other out of the way to get to their favourite food spot. So if you're standing in their way, folks, they might give you a little shove as well. They are also a mob animal. They like to do things together for safety. If they do get a fright from a loud noise they're not used to, they will all take off in one large group together. So just give them plenty of space while they're feeding at the trough, folks. As I said, hopefully we will have a few more come down from the hillside to say hello, because we do have over 90 kangaroos in the paddock at the moment. Now, the reason we have so many is they do reproduce extremely well when they're spewed around, and our kangaroos definitely don't starve. As you can see, they're really comfortable food, because they've had plenty from you throughout the day. Now, the food that we have just poured into the trough is what we call macropod pellets. It's exactly the same food if you have already fed our kangaroos from the machine today. They receive 3 buckets from us throughout their day, fresh loosen every morning, plenty of food from you, and a little grass to chew on as well. So our kangaroos definitely don't starve. If you haven't already fed our kangaroos today, there are a couple of very simple rules that I'll quickly run through to make it nice and safe for you and the kangaroos while you're feeding. Throw a big handful of your pellets, keep your palm out nice and flat. They do like to nibble on your fingers if they get in the way, so make sure you keep it out flat for them. Squat down nice and low in front of the kangaroo you're planning on feeding, because this gets you right down to their side. Standing over a kangaroo can be a dominant or aggressive stance. If you're bigger than them, you're most likely their boss. They might stand up and show you that you're not. So please squat down nice and low, not at all intimidating for them. While you're down there, a good scratch is always nice. They do like to tap from time to time. The back is the best option. Our boys play flight, they go for the head first, so it can be a little too intimidating to touch them around the head or the face. Now, I'm hoping that you have noticed we've got lots of girls with joeys in pouches. There's a nice little bulge in this pouch just here today, folks. If they do, actually both of these girls, if they do have a joey in their pouch, please get up nice and close and have a look. Feel free to feed mum, but please try not to touch the joeys still living in their mother's pouches. Reason being is that mum and joey aren't like you and I. They're connected by smell, not by sight, so they can only tell each other apart by that very strong scent connection between them. So if we all stick our hand in this pouch and give this little joey a pat, we're going to make it smell like us. When it comes out of the pouch, mum won't recognise it, because it will smell more like us and less like her. But please get up nice and close. Feel free to feed mum, because she's going to be just as hungry as everybody else. Now, we do have 2 different species of kangaroo in the paddock in front of us. The majority are your eastern grey kangaroos, just like these girls here. And I'm sure you can spot our beautiful red kangaroos as well. However, it's not always that easy to tell the difference between an eastern grey and a red kangaroo. Because this little girl right here in the middle is a female red kangaroo. Female reds are known as blue flies because of this nice blue-grey coloration of their fur, and it's generally only the boys that get the red colouring. So the best way to tell the difference between the 2 in front of us is by looking at the tips of their tails. Black tip on the tail are your eastern greys, cream or white tip are your reds. A bit quicker and easier to tell them apart. Now, these 2 species of kangaroo found right here in Australia are part of a very large family group known as macropods. For those of you who aren't quite sure, macropod means big or long foot, and I'm sure you can see where our kangaroos are part of that family. There are, however, approximately 70 different species of macropods.